Dominik Mysterio got into serious fight backstage. Rhea Ripley had to stop it. Dominik Mysterio has become quite the name in WWE over the last year, and together with Rhea Ripley. However, don't forget to subscribe my channel. In the world of WWE, Dominik Mysterio has undeniably risen to prominence over the past year, often partnering with the formidable Rhea Ripley to deliver some unforgettable moments in the ring. However, Dominik recently found himself embroiled in a backstage altercation that landed him in hot water, eventually requiring the intervention of a surprising figure, Mami. As avid fans will recall, the dramatic incident unfolded during a recent episode of WWE RAW. Dominik Mysterio crossed paths with Nathan Frazer backstage, a confrontation that rapidly escalated into a physical altercation. The root cause of this brawl was Mysterio's refusal to grant Frazer a shot at the coveted North American title, which culminated in a forceful shove that set things in motion. The atmosphere grew intense, but little did anyone anticipate the events that would transpire on NXT, where matters took a darker turn. During an interview backstage on NXT, Dominik Mysterio was unexpectedly targeted by an infuriated Nathan Frazer. What followed can only be described as a harrowing assault, as Mysterio found himself unable to mount a defense against Frazer's relentless onslaught. He was driven back into a nearby sofa, where he was subjected to a severe beating, leaving spectators in shock. This alarming incident has sent shockwaves through the WWE universe, raising questions about the volatile backstage tensions and rivalries that can sometimes erupt among its talented superstars. The abrupt and brutal nature of the assault has left fans and insiders alike wondering about the potential consequences for Dominik Mysterio and the repercussions this incident might have on his career. As the wrestling world watches with bated breath, Mysterio's future in the WWE remains uncertain, with many anxiously awaiting the fallout from this shocking backstage brawl. In a dramatic turn of events, the fierce confrontation between Frazer and Dominik escalated beyond the confines of the squared circle, with Frazer seemingly holding the upper hand throughout their tumultuous encounter. Dominik found himself repeatedly on the defensive, struggling to muster any substantial resistance against his relentless opponent. As the intense brawl raged on, the combatants inadvertently spilled out into the hallways, leaving a trail of chaos in their wake. It was a precarious situation for Dominik, as he continually found himself forced onto the back foot, unable to effectively shield himself from Frazer's unrelenting assault. However, the battleground shifted once more, this time taking them to the hallowed canvas of the wrestling ring. Dominik Mysterio, on the brink of a potential downfall, lay prone in the center of the squared circle, with Frazer poised to deliver a breathtaking dive that could very well spell the end for Mysterio. But just as the match teetered on the edge of its conclusion, a surprise savior emerged in the form of Rhea Ripley. With a decisive and timely intervention, Ripley put an abrupt halt to the proceedings. She brazenly yanked Frazer out of the ring, preventing the dive from happening and ensuring that the contest would not reach a potentially devastating climax. This captivating and tumultuous rivalry between Dominik Mysterio and Frazer now stands at an intriguing crossroads. It appears that the animosity and tensions between the two competitors are far from resolved. The potential for a lasting resolution to this feud hangs in the balance, and it seems that the only way to put an end to this gripping saga is for Dominik Mysterio to concede to Frazer's demand for a title shot. Whether or not Mysterio will acquiesce remains uncertain, leaving fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating the next chapter in this intense and enthralling wrestling saga.